Okay, we're just about due for another episode of Living the Isetta Dream. I forget which episode this is, but that's not all important. We're making progress. That's what's important. So where we last left off, I was degreasing and cleaning the frame and cleaning the underside. I got the gas tank painted and the backing plates painted and clear coated. They look pretty good. Still degreasing and cleaning. And here you can see all my tools are still here. I'm a total mess. I've got dirt coming out of my ears and my nose. What I wanted to show though was something that I can't really take credit for, but it's a little modification, probably the first modification I think that I've done to the Isetta, and the purists may cringe, but be that as is may. This is the rear axle for the Isetta. It's a four-wheel Isetta. The two in the back are just, really close together, closely spaced. This is the chain case, and the chain case is full of oil. There's a sprocket in here. It slings oil, and it lubricates the bearing on the left side. On the right side, the bearing is just a grease bearing. In other words, there is, set this back up here, there's a seal here that blocks the oil from coming out this way. And this bearing needs to be greased. So what I did, and this is courtesy of John Jensen, who did the Isetta restoration manual, is I drilled a little hole right there. Oh boy, let's see if I can focus in on that. And I put a grease zerk. And now I don't have to take the brakes off, take the e-brake cable off, take the backing plate off to grease this bearing. I can just pump this from under the car and it works really good. I just tried it. You can see there's fresh grease in the bearing. That little chamber is just to the left of that, so the bearing is 15 millimeters wide, and I drilled that about 19 millimeters, which is 3/4 of an inch, and it fills up that chamber to the left of the bearing. Can't go past the seal on the left side, and then there's a seal. Show you here. This is my freshly redone backing plate. It would go like this, and then this plate holds it on. There's a seal in there with a, where my pinky finger is here, there's like a little drain, so you got lots of grease in there when that grease hits the inside of your rim. And then the hub then would seal on the inside of the seal seals on the hub surface. So that's what we're doing tonight. Now I've got to grease the front bearings and take those apart and paint the backing plate. I'll show you over here all my freshly painted parts. Look at that gas tank. Doesn't that look good? Got the fenders off, the rear fenders, the pedal box cover, air filter. Everything is nice and shiny and nice and clean. I'm not going to restore this car completely, but there's some things that I just can't let go, and that's what we're doing. I think next I'm going to take the shocks off. They're pretty rusted, and then I'm going to do the relocation kit. So a lot of stuff in here is going to get cleaned up. But we've still got a big old owie there on the outside, and some more. That'll come someday, but I want to get it running and driving, so here we go. The end of another episode. Thanks for watching, subscribing, and checking into my channel, and hope to be driving this car soon. All right.